Hello and welcome to QRPschool.com. My name is Cliff, N4CCB, and I've created this blog to teach more about the low power aspect of amateur radio known as QRP. I also like taking my radios out into the field, so I'll also address what's known as portable operations. Now let me say right up front, I'm not an expert. In fact, I'm not an expert at anything. So what makes me qualified to create this website? Well, I do have quite a bit of experience to share. But maybe just as important, I also have a lot of passion and enthusiasm for QRP and many other facets of amateur radio. There's just something magical about being able to make contacts using less power than a nightlight. Spoiler alert, it's not really magic. I'll be addressing that soon in another video. As I blog, I'll be sharing my experience in a variety of topics, including radios, portable antennas, operating techniques, and other things. And I'll also curate articles from around the internet that may be of interest to you. As this is my first post, you might want to know a little bit more about me, so here goes. I originally went to college as a music major before switching to photography. While working toward my photography degree, I became fascinated with computers. And at that time, a computer science degree meant COBOL and Fortran. If you wanted to get into microcomputers, you were pretty much on your own. After countless hours of self-study, I got my first computer programming job. Since 1983, I've made my living developing software and/or managing software projects. Now, as for my radio hobby, I got my ham license in 1986 at the urging of my brother, N4AJS, who was and still is what I would call a big-time radio nerd. The part of the hobby that I've always found fascinating is low-power Morse code. However, I like it all. I enjoy talking on the radio. I use a couple of digital modes, PSK31 and JT65. I've even played with communicating through satellites. Ham radio is a big hobby, and there's room for all of us to enjoy whatever we enjoy while letting others do their own thing. At the time of this recording, I'm living in Nashville, Tennessee, well, near Nashville, Tennessee, and I belong to a great amateur radio Aries group called WCares. I'll put the URL up on the screen so you can check them out. There are a lot of smart people in our group, and several of them are QRP enthusiasts. I may be able to talk some of them into appearing on screen with me, you never know. It is a big commitment to start a blog or a website. I've got a lot of irons in the fire, but I'll do my best to keep publishing content for at least the next year or so. Well, hopefully that's a decent introduction for this blog. I hope you'll get something out of this. And for those of you who are ahead of me in the journey, I hope to learn from you too. I want to encourage your feedback, so feel free to suggest alternatives to the things that I present. But in our comments, let's remember to be nice to each other, okay? Thanks for watching.